When a court is faced with a relocation and having to determine parenting time and parental responsibilities, once the decision about relocation has been made, the court applies really the same standards at that point. The predisposition is to maximize the amount of time that the child spends with each parent, gets to have with each parent. But because of the new distance involved, of course, a 50-50 schedule is not really going to work. And so the court will look to other ways, and hopefully the parties will look to other ways and agree on other ways to try to maximize that time when it can never be equal, right? So the child's going to end up going to school in one school district. Maybe the child's going to need to spend more vacations, summer vacations, and other vacations with the other parent who's not living in the school district. And the same thing goes with decision making. I mean, these days, with the level of communication and the quick communication and review of medical records and review of school records and the ability to talk with extracurricular coaches and even with religious leaders, the ability for parents to continue to make joint decisions is not impeded. But the court may put some fail-safes in place, like being able to make emergency decisions while the other parent's far, far away, particularly regarding medical decisions, so that the medical care of the child's never impeded by the distance of the parents. But so decision-making is not hugely affected by the fact that one parent relocates, but the parenting time becomes a much more challenging puzzle to put together. And even though we all will then acknowledge that equal time would be very difficult, the courts and the parties should consider other abilities to maximize the child's time with the parent that's been left.